Now, people think that politics is really about policies, but I don't think that's true. Politics is more about psychology, about perception, about narrative, than simply about someone who is an expert at running the government or making political decisions. And that's the reason that when the psychological or the narrative masters come over, then they hire some couple of guys who are really good at their technical stuffs, and then they just outsource it to them and don't care about how it turns out. They control the grander stage, the political stage, the stage about policies, the stage about psychology, about narrative, and about how to sway the emotions of the masses. So politics work through emotions first and logic second. If a leader can create that connection of fear, of hope, of pride, of necessity, then it can really outweigh complex political policies. It's not because humans are stupid, but because humans are emotional. They are emotional before they are analytical. Now, politics function through perception and through confidence. The leaders, especially their driving factor, is their charisma and their confidence. And they understand that their voters, they do judge based on how they perceive their leaders. And we have seen that time and again at the global stage during elections, that the leader that looks more decisive usually wins, because decisiveness, it radiates strength, and strength creates trust. So it's not about policies, it's about how the perception is being portrayed around the media and around in the hearts and in the minds of the people and the followers and the voters. I'm a little stuck at this field because I don't want to destroy the crop. Whew. About confidence, how much it is at work in the political affairs, is when people sense that someone is capable, they start interpreting everything around their perception, and then policies, then nothing matters. Masteries, understanding of the matters, political or social or economic, it does not matter. Have you ever noticed why is there so much political disparity? Different people in the same place, in the same family, but different individuals have different beliefs, because they are different individuals. The problems of politics are the problems of psychology. Socrates said that the individual come together to make up a state, and that a state is the reflection of an individual. So to solve the problems of politics, you must solve the problems of the individual, and to solve the problems of the individual, you must solve the problems of psychology. So political problems or political affairs, they are really psychological affairs. And now politics not only functions, psychology not only functions around the voting system, it deeply manipulates the economic market as well, because markets reacts to perception. When a leader signals strength, markets reacts positively. Investors, they care about perception, they care about words of mouth. There were instances when those guys, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, when they tweeted about a cryptocurrency or coin or something like that, then it really boomed, sale increased, and people really made good profits. So perception and really psychology, it really affects and manipulates through the economical market as well. So watching global politics from this lush field, far from the political centers and the financial centers in the world, I can really feel how personality travels faster than policy changes. And I can feel now, at least that's what I think, that politics is rarely about who has the best people on board, who has the experts on board, who is himself an expert at functioning or operating a government. It's more about who has the best words. As Trump would say, I have the best words. I know the best of words. It's about who can sway the emotions of the people better than about who can run a government betterly. Because the governments and the people, they run themselves. And until we don't understand these nuances, we will always be shocked. We will always be taken by awe at strange political outcomes and strange political leaders. Do we want to be manipulated? Do we want to be free? That's another psychological question.